Battlefield 2042 is finally here, and while it looks to be one of, if not the biggest Battlefield game ever made, the lack of a single player campaign makes you wonder why this game is priced at $70. Now, Battlefield campaigns have never been the center point of the franchise, so I can understand why it was removed. Battlefield has always been a multiplayer first experience, and I am intrigued to see the quality of this new Battlefield experience. Despite 2042 not having a single player campaign, the game still offers a story, context of the state of the world in 2042, and a developing narrative with each new season. And so, grab your RPG, eject from your fighter jet, and let's trickshot our way straight into the story of Battlefield 2042. If this video reaches 10,000 likes, I'll give out a copy of Battlefield 2042 to one random person in the comment section. Let's go. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. A decade of chaos from 2021 to 2031. 10 years is all it took to bring the world to the brink of chaos. Rising sea levels, collapsing economies, broken alliances, and the headlines keep rolling in. The world was on the brink of absolute chaos, but from the year 2031 and onward, the world would face three of the biggest calamities humanity has ever seen. World events that will trigger an irreversible chain of events that would lead the world's population and civilization into absolute destruction. October 9th, 2033. Hurricane Zeta, the world's first Category 6 storm. January 11th, 2034. Global food and fuel shortages spark second Great Depression. August 8th, 2035. European Union officially disbands following Germany's collapse. These world events gave rise to the Nopads, the character you will play as in Battlefield 2042. Left behind, the displaced band together into ragtag fleets in search of safe harbor. They are families, farmers, doctors, engineers, and soldiers. They are people, the once privileged and impoverished with backgrounds that are worlds apart, forced together, determined to survive. The media calls them the non-patriated. They call themselves the Nopads. They serve no one and follow no rules. They are not affiliated with the world governments. What drives them is but one thing: the will to survive and to secure a future. How were the Nopads created in the first place is not known. What it is fact is that when these calamities happened, most of the world's countries closed their borders, leaving citizens outside of their country all alone. More than 1.2 billion people became non-patriated in the blink of an eye. In 2037, humanity adapts to the new normal. Revolutions in energy, desert irrigation, hydraulic levees, and seawalls save coastal cities, reclaim farmland, and rebuild supply chains. Hope of finding a stability leads to some nations reopening their borders. However, with no way to repatriate 1.2 billion people, Nopads become a permanent fixture in all economic, military, and social policy making. Many Nopads are still distrustful of the governments that exiled them in the first place and refuse calls to re-assimilate. Nopad leaders emerge, inspiring a new identity unbound to form a nationality, drawing a line in the sand between the old world and the new normal. Hashtag We Are Nopads becomes a rallying cry. Amidst the world rebuilding, sparks of friction erupt between the US and Russia, as the last two superpowers both vie for control of this fast-changing world. Everything was finally recovering. The world was rebuilding with a new social construct taking place. Countries were finally reopening their borders, and slowly but surely, humanity was beginning to adapt to this new reality. That is, until the blackout of 2040. A sudden space debris storm creates a Kessler effect, causing 70% plus of all orbiting satellites to malfunction and crash to Earth. The cause is unknown. The subsequent blackout causes mass devastation. Planes crash, communication grids collapse. Already jammed global supply chains come to a standstill. Prices of oil, grain, and coal skyrocket exponentially. Unsubstantiated Associated claims report over 100,000 lives are lost. A world on the brink of chaos goes over the edge with no internet, no navigation, no surveillance, and no storm forecasts. Geopolitical distrust surges overnight. No one can spy on each other, so no one can trust each other. Both Russia and the US claim the other is responsible for the blackout, while some suspect NOPADs were behind it all and accuse them of trying to sow anarchy. Former military and combat trained specialists amongst the NOPADs rise up into armed task forces to defend themselves as tension arise. A food and fuel shortage ignites a shadow war between the US and Russia. To maintain plausible deniability, both sides field NOPAD task forces as proxies in escalating conflicts over resources, promising the refugees a piece of what's left. So basically, in Battlefield 2042, we play as mercenaries. That's pretty fucking cool. The year is 2042. Open war is imminent. NOPADs have no choice but to choose sides, fighting not for a flag, but for their future. This is the story we know so far about 2042, with the narrative developing each new season. The Battle Pass of 2042 will help push the narrative of the game forward, kinda like how Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Warzone continue the story with each new season of their game. So, what side are you going to choose? Please let me know down below. I am really excited for the story or context or narrative of Battlefield 2042, and I am excited to see how it develops, but I am even more excited for my Patreon supporters. Special thanks to all of my chat slayers, you guys are mother freaking awesome. Derek Star, Infinity X117, Cole Thompson, Jack Attack Hero, The Boss Bass, Icon of Sin, Kodu Kenshi, Doomslayer 471, The Regular Dude, Elite Chancho, Saint Henthorn, General Clipto, Unknown User Zero, Awesombra, Florian, Hablo, and Grayson West. Thank you guys so freaking much. If you want to support the channel, link to the Patreon page is going to be down below. $1, $2, $3, $1, whatever. Something is really goes a long way. Thank you so much for your support. And so, okay, it's buttons, please let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section. Leave a like if you did, and a dislike if you disliked the video. It is completely fine. The dislike button is down there besides the like button. It's completely okay. And so, okay, guys, buttons, I'll see you guys in my next video about, I don't know, Doom, or I don't know. Adios. Have a nice day. Bye.